Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode we found out that, interestingly enough, everybody's memories have been altered, and Monokuma actually said that Usami might have been the one behind it. I don't know if I trust him on that because she seemed genuinely stunned or confused about it. So maybe she didn't, and maybe she's just nervous, or Monokuma's lying, which honestly I wouldn't put it behind him since he literally did the same thing to the cast from the last game. But we'll leave that behind for now. We'll put that aside. We're gonna attend the party that Byakuya's throwing to basically lighten the mood, and I'm guessing that this is gonna do exactly the opposite, and there's probably gonna be a murder because it's about that time. So let's get right into it. Where's my... Actually, when's the last time I took care of my pet? Okay, never mind. It's good. Ibuki?
Oh my!
Oh, are you also here for the party? Why else would I be here anyway? What are you doing at a place like this? I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're gonna eat. I'm excited to eat Teruteru's cooking. Yeah, especially since he's the ultimate cook. I still feel bad for Mikan. God damn it, her social link from before was kind of messed up. Kind of getting insight into why she's like the way she is. It's about time for the party. Hee I'm really excited about this. I'll do my best not to be in the way, so it's fine if I stay here, right? Are you really worrying about something like that? Yes. Yeah. I let Fuyuhiko know about the party, but he didn't look too pleased about it. Can I just go in? That's a yes. So this is the old building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for wear. You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check. Body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all the possible security measures.
Listen.
I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. And so I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working their way up.
I see.
It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't.
That's fine.
Very well, I shall allow you to enter. It was at that moment that I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases? Are you gonna start murdering people, Byakuya? Is that like a collection of guns or something? What are you up to? I want to trust you, but kinda shady, bro.
What?
Duralumin, actually. I found them at the supermarket. This one is used to store any dangerous items I find during body checks. The other one is for, well, let's just say it's for emergencies only. What, like self-defense weapons or something? What do you mean, emergencies?
Stop talking.
Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back on me. I guess that's the end of our talk, but he's so cautious I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? Murders. Ba-da-da-da. Is that? Out for a stroll. What the hell is that trophy? Taking so many steps or something? The bathroom appears to be unisex. I don't need to go now. I should hurry over to the dining hall. Why are there metal plates on this building? I don't like that. That's very similar to the first game. Alright, Nekomaru.
Oh?
There's a tantalizing aroma waiting from the kitchen, or wafting from the kitchen. However, Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. You should head over there as well. Old building dining hall. Holy hell! Damn, Teruteru! Hajime, how'd you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet too. Really? Even the carpet?
Yep.
I bought it from the supermarket. That place sure does seem to have everything. It's like Japanese Walmart. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. Man, your luck sucks. Get good, scrub. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
Alright, time to talk to everybody. This whole place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all the trouble of cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of the deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you? What do you mean? It's a floor. Like, do you mean like we can fall through the floor? Is there a basement? You're right.
Aww.
Well, the carpet's spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal.
Hey.
But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. Yeah. Fan service. Alright. Chiaki. I'm worried about Monokuma showing up. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone. He'll probably join. I mean...
So...
we gotta do something about it. You're right. We should do something.
super
I wonder if
difficult.
someone can do something about it. I wonder. I wonder. What's going on here? So we're on the same page then. I'm not sure I understand. Okay. Alright, whatever.
Gross.
That creepy Yakuya rubbed his ham hands all over me and call it a body check. Or like sexual harassment. That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys too. You are literally a child. I don't know how you're in high school. So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me. I'm pretty in demand, you know? Highly doubt that. Press X to doubt. You're just kidding. Unfortunately, there are a lot of weebs out there that are not kidding around, so I kind of believe her, but it's disgusting as hell. Alright, Nagito. Even though it took me the entire day to just clean the hall, I'm glad everyone's so happy. Oh boy. Gundam Tanaka.
Good instinct.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. Of course, the multiverse, yes. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check?
How annoying.
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a weird wrench with me. Seriously, how friggin' annoying. I guess to be fair, you can use that to hit someone, but you are a mechanic, so... It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place.
Man.
I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calms me down. But Byakuya put it in that Duralumin case of his. Duralumin. Duracell.
Aw, man.
Akane. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hey, what's up? It's pointless. She's completely focused on the food. Jesus Christ, she's thirsty for the food. Sorry. I kind of stopped myself halfway through that sentence and changed it to something else because, that was... Jesus Christ. Okay. Food time? There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes on the table towards the front. That reminds me, I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallways too. Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed actually. But why are there iron plates bolted onto the walls?
How pitiful.
All is not what it appears to be. Huh?
Stay
One of my four devas, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy, has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Though the iron plates appear to be bolted to the wall, it actually bolted over what's known as a window. Window?
Let me tell
There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. But why are the iron plates covering the windows?
The night is my domain.
Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are the iron plates covering the windows?
Let's make
Such a
history.
fine day. Countless lives grasp their first breath and countless more Go to the way of all flesh. I guess Sun D doesn't know shit at all. Get good, scrub. I guess he doesn't know. Well, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but why? Okay, that does not make any sense. Even if the building is under renovation, why would you add new shit to the walls when you're trying to renovate the whole place? That does not make any sense. I'm gonna fix my place up. Let me bolt a TV to the wall real quick. Like, what? This place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that. Suddenly, we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent not progeny, protagonist. Damn, anime protagonist ring throughout the dining hall.
I've made you wait.
Thank you for waiting. Taro's is in the kitchen, and it appears Fuyuhiko did not come.
I apologize.
I did inform him about the party, but
Jeez.
it's not like you need to apologize, Peko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. You won't be able to do anything. What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly,
Come on.
Hey, what is that? An intense expression spread across Byakuyu's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it.
Not possible.
Dangerous! Damn! Bro's causing earthquakes on his way to the table. Jesus Christ! As he stumped his way towards the table. What the fuck? Oh my god, he's powering up!
You're hogging all the food. Not fair.
Holy hot damn! Ultimate food contest eater, Jesus!
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say. You're totally pigging out.
Oh, does he not? Alright. I think he's trying to get the skewers out of the dining hall, guys.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
Yeah, because he said dangerous.
It looks like delicious roasted meat.
That does look delicious.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
It's an iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect
Do you
it.
have to, like, eat all the meat, though? Like, god damn. Fucking talented, bro.
Hello there.
Truly a skill fitting of the ultimate affluent progeny. Binging all the food on the table. Hey, looks like everyone's here. I should go ahead and bring out the rest of the, huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement. Who made this dish? That would be me, but are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting, cooking with such dangerous items?
No.
Dangerous?
No.
That's churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab the meat onto an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would totally fit the party atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem.
Why?
Iron skewers aren't allowed either. If that's how you're reacting, then there might be more skewers than just these.
Let's go.
Hey, Hajime, come with me. I need your help. All right, bro, let's go chow down on some food in the kitchen, I guess. Why me?
Man.
It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences. Yaku's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall. Ah.
Let's go.
Alright, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen and I followed after him.
Listen.
Let's get on with it then. Search this place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. So, if Byakuya's not allowing any dangerous items in this building, does that mean Teru had to cook without knife utensils? Because that would be a pain in the ass if he's the ultimate cook and he's cooking like meat and all of that shit. God damn, Byakuya. Alright. Look, I found these. There are forks and knives on that shelf. Okay, never mind. Don't tell me those two.
Naturally.
These are definitely dangerous items. If you're just eating, chopsticks are enough. I guess he's done cooking, so he doesn't need them anymore. After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the Duralumin case, one after the other. You're being very thorough about this. So, knife set. There appear to be various types of knives, but these...
What?
Another question. Knives are far too dangerous. Hand them over to me. I'll safeguard them. Byakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw them into the Duralumin case with the rest. Of course. Equipment list? This paper is...
I see.
It appears to be an equipment list for the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, and 20 wine glasses. Oh, that was Hajime. My bad. There are also iron plates for the barbecue, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive. Compared to a normal restaurant, it's not too shabby.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of the items on the list seems to be short by 1. What item? 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans. Is it the iron skewers?
Very strange.
Okay. What is this? Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Seafood dishes too. And pussy too. Sorry. There's even a huge piece of meat on the bone. That teru, he sure got me fired up. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat that much food.
I see.
It seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside the pile of food. That appears to be the case. Ooh, I wouldn't have known what to do if you said the fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items. Alright, Byakuya, what was short? Hey, is it necessary to go this far?
Don't make me
I'm doing this
myself.
because it is necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anybody become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really, is that all?
What?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. Oh, true, interesting. Do you have memories from the first game? After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly, I can't help but think there's a reason for that. I'm so interested now. I am definitely gonna do Byakuya's social link second, after Mikan's, because I want to find out what he knows. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll tell you just a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about? Jesus Christ, I can't say that word. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn for a long time. My life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. If we're to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. By the way, that past you mentioned.
That's enough.
Now is not the time. However, one day there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him, deeper than I thought he'd have.
Such silly talk.
Enough with an unnecessary banter. We'd better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works as hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet.
Huh? Why?
The kitchen's a mess. What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items.
Huh?
There are no knives or forks. Why? How come?
Don't make me
I
repeat
literally
myself.
just said that I removed all the dangerous items.
You're kidding.
Don't tell me you're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items.
No.
Most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but still. No, Hajime! Stop it! Get off of me, bro! Not into that sort of thing? Well, that's a little depressing. Bro. Respect for being open to all taste, but come on. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. I knew it. What'd you do to it? Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. From the start, you say? Like, say, before we cleaned the whole building? Okay. That's one sus point for Nagito, then. Because he's the one who cleaned the building before anybody was able to get in here and cook. So he might have stolen the skewer. And Nagito's been saying like, are you trying to make us kill each other? So I'm assuming he knows about the murder games, right? So I'm kind of sus of Nagito a little bit. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff's still bound to go missing in an old building, right? If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right, there's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Very well, all I need to do is keep a watchful eye. Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You two, Teru, come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader. He has to be, if he wants to keep everyone safe. You're finally back.
Hey!
Let's eat already, I'm starving. There's still an issue we need to address first.
Lies!
An issue?
All right!
Who do I gotta beat the crap out of? Just say the word, I'll do it for you.
That's enough.
That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this Duralumin case that has all the confiscated dangerous items. Can we just leave it there? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security to keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe? Oh, there's a storage room at the back of the old building.
I see.
The storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there.
Then
Someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes?
Aww.
Hoo-hoo! I'll do it, of course. Are you sure? I guess if you insist. Just kidding. But it'll be loaning there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room.
However,
Teru has gone to the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
But
If you're gonna guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Why's that? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there full of cobwebs. Also, I was busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
I see.
In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well.
Yep.
Office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either.
understood.
So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Taking with her the Duralumin case and a plate piled with food, Peko left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Peko's back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got this super cool melancholy melancholy, Jesus Christ.
Huh?
But shouldn't she have taken the other case with her too? This case is fine.
That's weird.
No fair, you're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff.
Naturally.
When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you.
Listen.
This Duralumin case stays with me at all times. I've put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party. God damn, that sprite. Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous.
Stop talking.
No, there's still more.
I'm gonna do it!
Who do you want me to beat the crap out of? Hurry up and tell me already. Seriously, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. What are you talking about?
That's right.
Monokuma, of course. He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt the party.
I'll show you my
Alright, so
serious
you'll
side.
let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
Hold on.
Wait a sec. If you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just gonna end up perforated.
Move!
Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death? Jesus Christ, dramatic much? Starve to death? That's a little extreme. Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads to think of a plan.
me.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something new.
Hey, hey!
Hey now, what can a girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger.
Nope.
I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something. You won't? Do you intend to utilize Monami?
Yep.
Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least that's what I think. That's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated. Jesus Christ. Y'all are making me feel so bad for Usami. Y'all are making me feel so bad for Usami.
Oh!
Plus, Monami and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. Well, it's pretty one-sided rivalry.
Are you okay?
But will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Well then, I'll be going now. What is this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. Oh boy. Wouldn't it be fan-freaking-tastic if Chiaki murdered someone? If she was the first person to murder someone in this game. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So it's all settled, right? Then can we? You're right, let's begin. All right.
Fine.
So the banquet has finally commenced. You better keep me entertained. And with that, the party started. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're even having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun. Is Akane crying while eating meat? What's wrong with you? Jesus.
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
You're already eating!
I can't stop.
God damn, she's like a Chie 2.0. Jesus, what a menace to mankind. Jesus.
I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies.
I'm not gonna lie, those burgers look extremely fantastic. I am hungry as hell right now.
That is what I cook. The world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary. You're not eating? Well, then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys? Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
I hate people who take pictures while everybody's enjoying themselves. It's, I don't know. It's just like, it ruins the vibe for me. This feels weird. When I first came to this island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating. But now it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together. Friends who develop a sense of unity. Nekomaru, did something happen? The party's just started, but I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish action.
Don't stop me!
Byakuya, there comes a time when a man knows when he's gotta go. Oh, he needs to take a shit, eh? If I don't go now, it would be a shame. It would shame me as a man.
Shit!
Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man. So he was talking about the toilet.
What?
If you need to use the bathroom, there's one in this old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
What?
What is this blasphemy? What now?
Impossible!
My hellhound earring has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? Calm down. You probably just dropped it somewhere.
Shit!
I'm gonna shit.
Quiet.
Shut up, don't you dare. Hey, is it really alright if I eat all of this?
What did you say?
Don't be an idiot. Make sure you leave some for me.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture. God, stop taking fucking pictures. We got a guy on the verge of shitting himself. What's wrong with you?
Say cheese.
Hey, why can't you act a little more mature?
What?
What was that sound just now? Oh, shit. All right. Someone's gonna die. Huh? It's dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout.
Blackout. A blackout?
Hey, I can't see anything.
That was... In that instance, as we stumbled around the darkness, our fear swallowed us up like a flood.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Jesus Christ, calm down. The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps rang throughout the dining hall. And we were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness. Therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Wait, isn't Pecco in the office? Why didn't what? Tell her to reset the breaker real quick. Within the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while, it finally... Okay, cool. At that moment, when the lights in the dining hall finally turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes. That is... Mikan's appearance has been compromised. Oh. Oh! How the fuck?
I'm sorry. I tripped again.
How?
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Yay! An erotic pose! That's obviously a fan service moment.
Definitely.
No! Please don't look at me! I can't take this at all!
What is this?
My hero! It's time to snatch some shots! There's no way I can do that. Please forgive me. Just forgive me already!
How did you get tied up by the sausage?
Everyone, I think it would be best if we help her already.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry for causing all this trouble. So sorry.
Hey,
Yeah, from now on, just be careful.
Huh?
Oh, I'm glad. The lights are back on here, too.
yay!
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuichi. You were unusually useful this time.
Hey,
Oh no, I couldn't find my way to the office with a circuit breaker.
Huh?
Then why are all the lights back on? Who knows?
What? Are
Don't
you
who knows
stupid?
me? You're so useless. That's not my fault, you know? There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
What happened?
Sonia, did something happen? No, Byakuya's missing. Did he go somewhere? Oh, did he turn on the breaker, maybe?
Huh?
Byakuya! We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found.
Huh?
That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere during the blackout? In that pitch blackness?
Hey,
I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll go look in the storage room. So, can I ask you to check the entrance, Hajime? Yeah, I got it. Check the office where the circuit breaker is. He's probably there. He turned it on, probably.
for now.
And I guess I'll look for him in the office. Yeah, he's got the right idea.
Then.
I shall go look around the hallway. I'll wait here since I'm kind of in the middle of eating anyway. You still gonna eat while this is going on? I must. Bathroom! I must man up and check the bathroom. I don't understand this man up thing.
Jeez!
Mr. Ham Hands ran away because there was an itty bitty blackout. Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment. Even so, where did Byakuya go? I believe I have to go check the entrance. I'm pretty sure Chiaki was there. Okay. What are you doing? Weren't you gonna use the bathroom?
Damn it.
Yes, but it appears someone else is using it. And the doors have been shut since before the party even started. Damn you! The bathroom is for everyone! How dare you hog it! Someone's been using the bathroom since before the party even started? That's what it looks like. No matter how many times I check, it's never been opened.
Shit.
This is bad. Oh shit! I'm gonna shit!
What?
The more I try to hold it in, the more it wants to come out. Go to your cottage, bro. Hold it in. Come on, you can do it. Even so, that's a long time to be in the bathroom. Who's in there? If they've been in there since before the party started, it can't be Byakuya. Maybe the door's just locked. Maybe nobody has a key to it or something. Okay. Where's the entrance? Wait, that's not the entrance, is it? No, the entrance is this way. What is this room? Oh, that's the office. I have searched the hallways, but there's no sign of Byakuya. Where did he go? Is he outside? I haven't looked yet. I'll go check. Don't have too much fun, you two. Jackie and Monami are standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma.
Huh?
Hajime, what about the party?
Oh,
It's not done yet, right? I haven't joined in yet. Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here?
Nope.
Byakuya? Nope, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? It was a sudden blackout inside the old building and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but... Nope, nobody came out. If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
I think.
That's what I think. Okay. Oh, Kazuichi did not find him? Hajime, how'd it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
It is strange.
Nobody was in the
no?
office?
That's weird.
What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area. Wouldn't it be gnarly if we got a double murder as the first murder? Byakuya and Peko?
Hey.
Well, actually, not even Peko was there.
Huh?
Peko's gone too? Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the bathroom. I don't know if Byakuya would go for that.
Well done.
Truly outrageous. Did something happen, Akane?
It smells.
Well, do any of you smell something?
Well,
When partially digested food is absorbed by the small intestine, it's decomposed by bacteria releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be observed is excreted from the anus. Nobody farted, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not like that.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Wait.
It smells like blood. Where? Blood? As Akane's nose twitched like a beast's, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. The table at the very back of the dining hall. Under the table? The smell of blood. What in the world is at that table? It's under there. Under the table? I dashed towards the table at the back, reached out towards the tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it back in one go. Oh, Bro! How did that even happen? I swear to God I heard Byakuya in the darkness. For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. That sucks, bro. I wanted to social link him. He seemed like he knew somewhat what was going on. Right, what I saw the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition. Well, shit. How the hell did that even happen? I don't get it.
Why is Byakuya? No.
Valid reaction. I just stood there horrified as showers of screams rang out behind me as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend.
Why?
Why?
What is this?
Perfect reaction.
Hey!
It's impossible.
Are you kidding?
Don't mess with me. This must be some kind of nightmare. This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. Because if it's not, this...
What the hell?
Oh my god. Aren't you just a little bottle full of perfect timing? Good gracious. Things quickly took a turn for the worse. Were you watching all this time, Monokuma? My, now this is interesting.
Thrills, chills, kills!
On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. Murder?
Could it be?
Hold on, then does this mean... Of course!
That's right!
Byakuya was killed by one of you. What?
Of course!
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly. He was obviously murdered. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? I don't know, I can't see his face. A face filled with regret that his life was ended by a force. All thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this. Okay, so let's take a look. He's face down. He has a knife in front of him, which was probably used to stab him. What are those? Are those night vision goggles? So someone used night vision goggles to off him? How did he even get under the table? Did someone like stab him in the dark and then like roll him under the table? And even if someone did that and stabbed him in the dark, why did we not hear Byakuya scream? Like at all? I could have sworn he was talking normally. So like we didn't even hear him scream or anything. How the hell did that happen? I have no idea how that could have happened, even if it was in the dark. Like no indication that something wrong happened at all. To have a dying face such as this? If this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island. Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body, which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
What is this?
Is that really Byakuya?
Why?
Why did this happen? Why Byakuya?
Phew.
I see. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way? Oh, is this gonna be a body has been discovered announcement?
A body has been discovered!
There you go.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
I wasn't expecting Byakuya to be the first one to be murdered, but then I guess, to be fair, if we're talking about motivations-wise, it would make sense for if Monokuma said, like he said basically, if there was a traitor, it would make sense for that traitor to kill the person who was leading everybody and trying to keep everybody from killing each other. To I guess throw everything into disarray. So if there really is a traitor, then they're the ones who probably committed the crime. Wait, class trial?
Hey!
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is.
Correct!
That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible!
It can't be. Someone actually killed it. There's no way. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect. I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya. There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No!
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being pawned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. That was a ruthless laugh, by the way. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the blackened, and it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone.
Hey!
What are you saying?
You can't!
Everyone, please listen. You cannot. You should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there's only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's...
Why did you not say the last word, voice actor? You might as well have said the whole thing. On my grandfather's name. You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's...
Grave! Your grandpa is dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's...
Plane!
Emergency!
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash?
This is
I don't even know where to begin at this rate.
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
Ah! It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
Thank you, anime. Did you see that? The stunning display of power! Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy! I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic stick. She's bleeding? It's kind of funny. I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine, fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirits of lovely doubt and dovey deception, sorry, put your heart and soul into investigating. I wish you the best of luck. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair. What does this mean?
Is this?
I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other, because you're all friends. Well, we may be all friends, but someone killed Byakuya, so there's that. And we'll all die if we don't discover who it is.
Understand?
But Mr. Ham Hands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right? Yep. Perfectly valid points by Hiyoko.
Please wait.
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there's no way I can doubt them.
So,
Seriously? Did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you.
Friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up!
Shut up! Just go away already, you useless piece of trash!
Oh,
Yours are scary! Do we really have to do it?
but
I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
However,
It is just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must agree to do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer amongst us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This hopeless reality. That's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know.
Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Destroyed the evidence?
Pointing.
Look over there, that big, bulky, brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. He just run away? What the heck? What happened? Oh, does he still need to shit?
Man.
That guy has a sensitive heart despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
I can be the one who watches the crime scenes. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru,
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. I'll do my very best not to get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy, please. So you're going to stay as well, is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each great assault on the beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that.
Hey,
So let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe.
Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is, that's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope? Even so, I still gotta do it. Investigation time. Oh shit. You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
It's the Monokuma File!
Hell yeah, baby, we're back. We're back, baby. Monokuma File 1.
Hey!
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma File?
I don't
Jeez,
like
explaining
this.
the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me
Let's
to
see.
explain.
The Monokuma File contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I've brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Hey!
Nice, you say. You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My, wanna be the meaningless mascot? You're still here?
You stupid
Don't put me in the
weather.
meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it!
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. They're finally gone. The Monokuma File, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look over it just in case. Alright. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. 10 times? How the hell did that person get the time to do that? And move his body under the table? Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So Byakuya really is dead. Damn it. The problem is there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being the one? And now I'll never know what you were gonna say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would turn up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? I don't know if he was the traitor. A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Monokuma File number 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do this. I have prepared myself for the worst. Alright, Mikon? I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. Do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? Right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Oh my god, don't show it again. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by a blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. That's in evidence? Why is that in evidence? Why is that in evidence? Gosh darn it. Alright. Ooh, Durlumin case? It's opened. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of Durlumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick, pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just a case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the other Duralumin case. That other case was in the office and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to the Duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Oh. Well, the knife is under the table. Which means the weapon inside the Duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this Duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with a lot of security equipment? Just in case someone brought a weapon? So it looks like there's a taser, probably electrical gloves, that pepper spray he was talking about, whatever that case is for. So self-defense or the defense of another party member, maybe? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was gonna happen beforehand? And because of that, he went through all of this trouble to be extra careful? Your Lumen case... Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort truly futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earrings you dropped? It is not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through the innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver.
The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget that night I battled the fearsome Pomeranian. I wear the earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Condom laughed uproariously. Uproariously? I did not know that was a word. As he walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
There it is! I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems gods exist for my benefit. I see, good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. And maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up? What? The world? I mean, give up the earring. Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch,
But even in all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants the earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. Honestly, bro's just a massive weeb. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Gaps in the floorboard has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Anything in the food? Such a huge table, there's nothing much out of the ordinary. Okay. Mahiro, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya's alive and well, and in the next instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the
That
worst.
we have to find out who the killer is, find out which friend killed our friend? I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself, we have to do it to protect all of us. If I only had acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said, got it? Yeah, that's fine, I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey,
Photos, the ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh. Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Did your obnoxious picture taking actually help us? Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see, it's this photo. And this one? Byakuya standing in the corner. Akane is chowing down out back. Bro's over here doing his Chunibiu stuff. Sonya is drinking wine. I took these 2 photos right before the blackout, but something wrong? I didn't realize it until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Right. And where was he then? Is that the totally different, like, opposite side of the room, basically? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. True. Good catch. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something here. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it, then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you gonna kind of stand around?
Do you understand?
You understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's totally a different person now than she was when she was feeling down. I know, right? Jesus. Alright, Nagito?
Hey,
Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Yeah. I can't get over, so like, if someone killed him in the blackout, how the hell did they see in the dark? Or did they just like, get to someone and grab them and stab them at random, and then put them under the table? I don't understand. Actually, no, those night vision goggles. They used the night vision goggles, never mind. So the killer used the night vision goggles and left them there? Why would they leave the goggles there, though? I don't know, bro. Well, now that you mention it,
but
why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? Kinda, yeah. You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is the key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
that's not it.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? What are we talking about? I have no idea what we're talking about. Okay. Body time. Under this table, Byakuya was. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is the desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. A power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Oh, what is this? Something stuck to the back of the table? Is this duct tape? What's that green stuff all over it? There seems to be a paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Is that the same paint on the knife? Was the knife taped underneath the table? There's no other explanation for how that paint would be on the knife. A bloody knife? Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? He hid it underneath the table with the tape? And I guess he had night vision goggles with him. How did he bring that in though? Byakuya thoroughly patted everyone down and thoroughly inspected every corner of the old building. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find, like taped underneath the table. Also, there's one more thing about the knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Oh, glowing paint. So that someone can see it in the dark? So was the blackout planned then? Because so they hid the table underneath, or sorry, they hid the knife underneath the table with glowing paint and glowing tape. Well, the tape was to hold it under the table. The glowing paint was so that they could maybe lift up the little table skirt thingy and then see the knife and glowing in the dark and grab it and then stab someone with it. How the hell did they plan the blackout though? How does that happen? How do you plan a blackout while being in the same room as somebody? That doesn't make much sense to me. Unless Heko's the culprit and she like flipped the breaker switch real quick and then killed Byakuya and then went back to the office and then pretended to come back in, which is the only thing I can think about. Might have happened maybe. Okay. Yep, night vision goggles. What is this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they?
perhaps?
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? How the hell would they get a whole pair of goggles into the building with Byakuya patting everyone down? Night vision goggles has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. If the night vision goggles were at the supermarket, then anybody could have obtained them. Does that mean the killer used these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Alright, Byakuya. The body is collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Monokuma file 1 has been updated. Is that everything? What is this? Oh, bloodstain. Pouring blood from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth was covered in blood. How did that happen? Stabbing? Splurting blood everywhere? How the hell? I'm trying to... How the hell does that happen? Genuinely, let's say you stab someone and then you move their body under the table. How does the blood squirt from you stabbing them previously get onto the bottom of the tablecloth? Or maybe the killer stabbed him while... Maybe the killer stabbed Byakuya under the table? Maybe they were fighting under the table or something? I don't fucking... How? I mean, I guess that's the only way. Still, that's a lot of blood splatter to get on the underneath of the tablecloth by just stabbing him. I guess to be fair, they did stab him like 10 times, but still. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Yeah. So he was stabbed under the table? I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. So, you got anything to say, Mikan? Oh. Okay, alright. Anything to say, Nagito? There's no denying that Byakuya died during the blackout.
Perhaps.
If that's the case, finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is the key to solving the mystery. Are you talking about her? Who's her? Is there anything I can investigate? Apart from the monitor and the cameras and the plates. Was this always here? AC remote control. A remote control air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? Oh, shit. Oh, so that's how you do a blackout. I mean, you can hide the remote control of the AC in your pocket and just press the button whenever you're ready to kill someone, I guess. That would explain it. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30. Oh my god, that's exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means the mechanical sound before the blackout probably came from the air conditioner. I completely forgot about that noise. Jesus Christ. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
A moment? What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear about what everyone else has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. Can't be helped if someone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. What the hell does that mean? We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Speak Academy, is that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, then let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad, it'll be a great help, bro. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. I don't know what he means by that.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, and I think we should consider this whole building the crime scene. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. I'm interested about the kitchen first. Oh, Sonia, never mind. Is there something there's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange.
It appears that only the wall is a different color and material. Why is that? Is that a secret door?
Perhaps.
It's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see, it's like a barrier. It's just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Fire door has been added to the truth bullet section. Can I not inspect that fire door? There's two of them. All right, kitchen. Is Teru Teru in here? Anything to say? Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but But I finally managed to get out of the kitchen. That hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I filmed along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too, and I was like, it was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as the light?
No.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Your Turtles account has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Anything new with the manifest? Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from the outside. From outside? Then how'd the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Wasn't someone always watching the building, though? At least, I mean, wouldn't that make sense? I don't think Byakuya would neglect to have someone guarding the building before the party even started, just in case. I feel like he was too overly cautious for that, but maybe that's just me.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot spots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Kitchen equipment list has been added. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine, yep. Isn't it amazing? The meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Well,
It's a dish
guess
fit
that's
for a
about
tropical island. I've never been able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big, where'd you get it? I asked Nekomaru, apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Jesus Christ! Not the moo cow! His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands, Jesus Christ. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild, he's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Asabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right at, when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane Peko, who took portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook this world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them?
To tell you
But it's not like I actually believed it, but if there really is a serial killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forget that killer, or forgive that killer. Yep. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes have been added to the truth bullet section. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nakito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Is there anything at the end of this hallway? What the hell? Why are you down here?
Hey.
Let's try talking to everyone. It's definitely gonna help us out. Storage room? This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. That was awkward. Irons. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Oh, they're trying to trip the breaker. So, okay, the killer plugged these irons in, left them here, went to the party, and then timed the air conditioner to turn on at a certain time so that combined with these irons would trip the breaker and then turn the lights off. That would make sense. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Yep. Sinister? Do you know how short circuits happen, Hajime? Stacked boxes. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. Stack of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Laundry hamper. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Oh, is this a blood stain? How the hell? So wait a second, the killer stabbed Byakuya like 10 times under the table with a knife. For some reason, he left the knife and the goggles, and then he walked all the way here through the darkness, and then he put the tablecloth in that hamper, but left the knife and the other evidence? What? That's so dumb. What the hell?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark, I can't see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, it's clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Storage room tablecloth.
Hajime.
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already, huh? I get it, you're right. Bro scared of spiders. Get good, scrub. Oh, Ibuki.
I see.
Apparently,
I
a
see.
great man once said investigations should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hajime, I just realized something. Did she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Hee. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. Oh, because you're the ultimate musician? Okay. Do you have a... like, good memory with your hearing as well, then? I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout?
hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice through the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'd be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? Lali la la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast. What? I'm gonna have an aneurysm from everybody's stupidity.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. Just get on with it. Oh my god. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce. Oh my god, can we stop talking about rice? Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it.
Leave it to me, I'ma take a bite out of you. Okay.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. No! Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see, the first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Uh-huh. Next was Kazuichi's voice, then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Dramatic line. Yeah, ha ha ha, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue, please. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Oh! Did he maybe, like, see something happening?
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Alright, so Teru made his way from the kitchen.
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Kazuishi tries to make his way to the office. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, praise me. Give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. Yeah, it almost seemed like he saw something. What Byakuya said?
Hey.
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we investigate it a little more? He couldn't have seen something unless he was able to see in the pitch black, right? And the only reason that would make sense is if, I guess, the night vision goggles were his? Actually, no, that makes perfect sense, because... Hold on, let me check the evidence points. For now, I really can't say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? And praise me, let me bite ya. Ouch, why are you really biting me? Hold on. Found under the table where the body was discovered. Apparently it came from the supermarket. That case Byakuya had with him, there's a lot of security equipment inside and a hard plastic case as well. Okay. So, I think I know kind of what happened and why he was able to see in the dark. So, my theory is that the night vision goggles were in the Duralumin case, inside of that plastic thingy that was empty. Byakuya put them on after the blackout, and then he was like, what the hell is going on here? And that's how he was able to see in the dark. And maybe he saw the killer take the knife out of under the table, and then he tried to wrestle with the killer. And then he got stabbed. I still don't know why he didn't scream or anything. Bro just took the stabs to the chest without screaming. Jesus. Okay. Is the toilet open? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Someone in there! We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Office. There's the other Duralumin case.
Hajime.
The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check on the circuit breaker first. That thing? That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout was probably happening because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who? I did it! Oh.
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually...
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
By the way...
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. How did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. Really? You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be
Liar.
It's
I'm serious.
true.
Wanna see? It's true. Want to see a version of Monokuma with its body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still,
cool.
don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? By plugging a bunch of stuff into the outlets, like the irons and timing the air conditioner. If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped, another remote control AC. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner, huh? Same time. Same time. There's, okay, so 2 air conditioners, 3 irons at the same time to be triggered and turned on. Is probably what triggered the tripping of the circuit breaker and turned all the lights off. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Definitely not. That's the Duralumin case. This Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the keys to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take the key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside the case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. Double check it just to cross-match it with the inventory, just in case. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. We're not gonna double check it just in case? Okay. Oh, Monokuma.
I've been found.
Desk. Is this the desk staff used for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Okay. Alright, Peko. I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway.
The circuit breaker's in the office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was the one that was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
Well,
That is... Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside the old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Oh. The food didn't go down too well, I guess. It seems like it will be a tough path. With a cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? You didn't like run away or something.
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm the utmost positive. No, that's not how that works. Shut up. Is that really what it is? No, I doubt it. What were you doing, Kazuichi? Because you were out of the dining hall as well. Isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office, and you wandered out of the dining hall. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? So? We're profiling people to find out who the murderer is instead of investigating? That's kind of dumb. when all our lives are basically risked and are basically on the balance of getting murdered, just like we should be, like looks shouldn't be a thing that decides whether we think a killer is a certain person. Because like Nekomaru is a Tekken character, okay? He can kill everybody here if he wanted. Well, it's not like you look any better. Yeah, he looks like a delinquent.
Now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Where else is there?
Yep.
Okay, looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be a clue there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
Alright then, let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah? Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy? What the hell does that mean? The chosen one? Are you on crack? What's wrong with you? I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. He says a bunch of weird shit. The moment I left this old school building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
He wants to get his stupid earring.
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floors have huge gaps between the floorboards. Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor? Oh shit. That would make sense, actually. Which might be how Byakuya was fully under the table and how he was able to get stabbed and then just die right then and there without the killer being sussed out and with the blood splattering against the bottom of the blood cloth of the table. So, okay, that would make sense. So there's a basement or something?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get underneath it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here.
But
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. You think there's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd be only one logical suspect. Fuyuhiko. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko. Yep.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from the outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. He did?
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey, hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid, they make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Is that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. Alright, you big old softy. Get in there, goddammit. What? Do I have to report you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. If you weren't outside, he'd probably try to go in the building without anybody noticing. But he got embarrassed because you sussed him out outside. So that happened, but why'd he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. Yep. Good old Tsundere. He believes he's different from everyone else, and that's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying that you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now, we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Alright, well... let's go. Uyuhiko? Oh! My pet! What's it gonna be? Ooh, Cocoon.
Huh?
What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya was the one who got killed, huh? So what? What'd you say? You think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Jackie said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Shh, nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck
Why
with
the hell
me.
would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence, I tell you! You big old softy, you secret softy, you. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Okay. Enjoy your tantrum. Byakuya's cottage is... next to Hajime's. Alright, get in there. Huh? It's locked.
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey! Who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Can you just shut up and help us? Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is
If it's for the class
troubling.
trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose. I'll leave
See,
the
I've
rest to
unlocked the
you.
door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably just powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was just a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside there.
You're right.
Oh boy. I feel like Monokuma is slowly draining the life out of me each passing episode. I guess you're right. What is this envelope? That's the first thing I laid my eyes on. To Byakuya Togami. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter from someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Oh. Okay. Right. So he... he probably received this letter and then he was like, hey everybody, let's throw a party so that I can all watch you all under the same roof. And that way the killer will not have someone, or the killer will not have an opportunity to kill someone if nobody has weapons and we're all in the same place, and I can watch you all with my night vision goggles and So, okay, so he was trying to protect everyone basically by throwing that party because he got this letter. That makes sense. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Yep, this is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe... Hey. This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party? Yep, I think so too. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya, he gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anybody. Yep. Figured it out already, cause I am big brain. So he believed this crazy letter? Better to believe it than to ignore it and then someone get killed. But he couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario. Hey. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us? Nope. He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone, huh? Yep. His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. I feel like it would have been better if Byakuya told one person other than himself at least, and gave them a set of like night vision goggles. Like, let's say someone like, I don't know, but then again, he doesn't really know everybody, but like, let's say he gave that letter to Nekomaru and he was like, help me guard everybody. Nekomaru, I don't think he's the culprit. At least, like, unless the game pulls the double whammy on me and tries to like curb stomp my expectations, but based on how he reacted and based on the fact that he needed to take a crap all night, I don't think he did anything. So if Byakuya would have told at least him or one other person that was capable of defending everybody with him, then I feel like that would have gone much smoother. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him, is that what you're saying? Sorry. No, this could be a prank and it might have nothing to do with the Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became real quiet. I see he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in the old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Murder threat. Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Yeah, which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry. That's all on you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like to have some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand. Hey. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. Bye now. I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. I feel like he's a bit sus. I still can't get over how he knew about the killing games. Not to mention that look he had just now after he mentioned the person who gave the letter might be the killer. It might have been like what Hajime said, and that like he was just kind of put on edge by the fact that somebody or one of us might be the killer. But still, I don't know. But now's not the time to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Okay. So we're talking to Mahiru, and then we're talking to Mikan for her autopsy. Oh, Usami. Anything to say? Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't want to help. You guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see, the renovation, so that's why you covered them. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on the island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Just because it's cool doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to stop this no matter what, damn it. Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't a bullet point. I guess it's not really that important. Nekomaru? What the hell was that loud voice just now? What's up? Huh? I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nida, I have just been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Did you finally take a shit? Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Indeed. What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to fuse it many times, but the door won't open at all. Jeez. However, if you think I'd be injured by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember just in case. So is the bathroom open now? So if I go into the bathroom seems to be open, but I don't really need to go right now. There's no need for me to go inside. Really? You don't need to investigate just in case? The bathroom was locked way before the party, like Nekomaru said. There might be something important in there, but oh, okay, whatever.
Hey!
Same thing. That's fine.
Everyone,
What the?
turn the damn lights on.
You guys?
Okay. Let's go in here. And Mikan. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's neck and abdominal region. Deep wounds deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to... 5 millimeters in diameter? That doesn't seem like a knife. 5 millimeters in diameter. And we're talking about like a circular thing because it's a diameter? So the 5th skewer? So I guess that's why that was missing. So I guess suspect number 1 for now is Teru? Because we're talking about a circular object with 5 millimeters in diameter. And like a knife would not have a diameter. It's a fucking knife. It's not circular. And it's gonna be less than 5 millimeters in width. So stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl or a skewer. And that, I guess, means that the knife wasn't the murder weapon. Okay. Anything new to say, Chiaki? Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside the building, maybe. So it's just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's earring. Mahiru?
Hey!
You're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't stacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey!
Well, like, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did this diagram was the result. Okay, so this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. So Fuyuhiko, position unknown. Chiaki was at the front desk. Kusami. Windows are covered. Storage room. Kitchen. Teru question mark. That's kind of true. We don't know if Teru was actually in the kitchen. Nagito, Hajime, Nekomaru, Hyoko, Ibuki, Gundam, Mahiru, Kazuichi, Duralumin case. Byakuya was in the opposite side of that table. Akane. You made a note of the lamp having a cable. So that was also plugged in to cause the power outage, maybe, as well. Office room, Peko question mark. She was probably in the bathroom then. If her stomach's been having problems and Kazuichi went in there and she wasn't in there, that's my guess. But like, the bathroom was occupied from before the party even started, so I don't even know. So who was possibly in the bathroom before the party even started then? That's still kind of confusing. I need a better timetable on that. Okay. I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing at a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table to where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey!
So did you find anything? It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
Not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden in there. An extremely important clue. I did not get that, but okay. Class trial time?
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
Same taste in trial rooms, huh? Having an elevator go down to the trial room.
I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Alright, I guess we'll run. Ooh, pet! You're a snake? How did you turn from a bunny creature to a snake? Okay, snake-a-me. That's a snack machine. Ironically enough. That's the pterodactyl creature with machine guns for feet. Because why not? That's a lighthouse all the way back in the distance. Didn't notice that before. That thing. And there is... oh my god. Bro presidented himself. Bro Mount Rushmore himself. Damn, what a narcissist. Okay, well, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna leave it off. Next episode is basically gonna be the class trial. That's probably gonna be like 2 hours as well. From now on, this is probably how long the rest of the episodes are gonna be. I don't expect the episodes to be any shorter, to be honest, or at least maybe like 10 to 20 minutes shorter than this, give or take, but I'm out. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my mental anguish, hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Keep pimping my Monokuma bashing Pips.